What's really good? It's your boy Mill.
Your boy Pat.
You know, we're tapping in right now on base soil. I want to thank y'all for going ahead and fucking with us right quick. Go ahead and let yourself in. Go ahead and make sure you take off your shoes before you step on the carpet. We wanted to make sure it's a nice, clean home. And I want to thank y'all for fucking with us. Once again, hit that like, subscribe button, and turn on your damn notifications so you know when we come on. I know y'all was waiting for us to come on Sunday, but I think we just came to the agreement we are a Monday through Friday podcast. So we just gonna go ahead and thank y'all for rocking with us. What's going on, my brother? How you doing?
Good, man. Chilling. Excited for the game coming up. You know what I'm saying? We gotta finish talking about last week, close that week out, move forward, and focus on the Giants. Even though, you know what I'm saying, I don't feel like that's a super tough task, but you feel either way, I'm excited. We got to handle this. Short week, you feel me? We got to be focused.
Nah, facts. Nah, definitely got a short week coming up. We're going to talk about the G-Men in a second here, but I want to go ahead and say what's up to the chat right quick, you know what I'm saying? My boy Rodney in the building, you know what I'm saying? What's good with you, my boy? You know what I'm saying?
Right, Kev. What's up with y'all?
Again, thank you. Excuse me. Yeah. Monday, always consistent, 2-0. You know what's good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Giants are talking shit too. Yeah, we're going to get to their ass in a minute. I'll get Daniel Jones, Joe bitch ass. Yeah, no, I can't wait. Bang, not again. You know what I'm saying? You already know what's going on. Shout out my boy Rodney in the building. Let's go ahead and what you going to say?
No, I said yes, sir. The OBS family. Y'all know how we rocking. Come on.
Yeah, facts. Definitely appreciate y'all fucking with us. Go ahead and jump right into it while y'all are here right now. The 49ers beat the Rams 30-23. It was a lot closer than we thought it was going to be. We was talking big shit last time when y'all joined us. Definitely thought it was going to be a nice blowout in Levi's South. But the Rams definitely had a nice, good game plan in the beginning. Matthew Stafford was out there, you know what I'm saying, going crazy. Puka Nacua, as I like to give him the respect, Uso Cooper Kupp was going crazy out there. Had him on a fantasy team, benched him versus Pat because I thought the Niners defense was going to go crazy, and he still put up big numbers. But all in all, 49ers came out with the victory. My boy, I was just thinking about that game, bro. Shit was a lot closer than we thought it was going to be, bro, at the beginning. That shit was crazy.
Man, it was way too close. Like you could kind of see like what they had in mind for as far as the game plan goes. With like they were just trying to give them what was underneath and let them take what was there. But then Matt Stafford got in the rhythm. He wasn't really feeling the pressure, and then he just started picking us apart. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? He was the number one pick for a reason way back when. So you know you got to respect his arm talent and his capabilities, but. We all know he folds under pressure. And in the first half, he wasn't getting no pressure, so he was doing what the hell he wanted to do. The Niners thought they was going to walk in there because our fans was going to be there, and they kind of took him lightly. Like you said, no Cooper Kupp. They got Tutu Atwell and Nacua out there. They thought they ain't really ready, but then the boys came to play. You feel me? Like they wasn't backing down. You know what I'm saying? So got to give them their respect as far as that game goes. But even though we was down, it still kind of felt like we was in control of the game, oddly as that sounds. Like, you feel me? In the first half, it's like they ain't doing nothing special. Like, they was kind of picking us apart, but it really just didn't feel like this ain't nothing we can handle. We know we're going to bounce back.
Oh, yeah, I never felt like it was in doubt, but it was it was a lot closer, like, just from the jump.
For sure. No, for sure.
We did say on the last show that the Rams, we don't never really like blow them out. It's always like a competitive game. Sean McVay has a pretty good scheme. Him and Kyle Shanahan go back from when they was coaching together and just always trying to get the better of each other, and just two of definitely one of the best offensive minds in the league, and just how they like to attack other teams. So, I mean, we kind of knew it was going to be a lot competitive than what we were seeing out there than an actual blowout. Looking at some of the stats on the bottom of the screen, we got CMC was going crazy. Another epic one, 110 yards on the day, I believe, 20 carries. Glock Purdy. We'll come back to Glock in a second, but Glock was out there, play solid, 19 for 20 something as it's going across tickers. I'm reading it. And then no touchdowns, no interceptions, 17 for 25. There we go. 17 for 25, 26 yards, 8 yards per carry, 0 TDs, no picks. And then we got Debo, Mr. fucking Killer Ram, the Ram Killer, 5 carries for 38 yards. One of them for a touchdown. Technically, it was a pass, but it was behind the screen or behind the line of scrimmage, so it definitely was a run. And he hit for like 63 yards through the air. So, what did you like from the offense this week and how we attacked them?
I felt like at first we just kind of started off like going through the motions. Like it didn't feel like we had no purpose to our offense. Like it didn't feel like we was trying to like do what we do, beat them down. You know what I'm saying? And force our will on them, really on either side of the ball. But as far as the offense,
came out soft.
Man, just hella soft. And then like second half, they got Debo in the backfield, and like they're like CMC, like I guess just proving now he's gonna do his thing every game.
That thing was going crazy.
Like I'm saying though, too, Kyle got to worry about his workload, bro. It's only game 2, bro. You cannot give this man. Like, you feel me? It's just not going to work, bro. Like,
I mean, 20 carries is what I was saying would probably be a good thing for him, but definitely got to spell him more for sure.
Yeah, bro. And it's just like he's playing damn near the whole game, and he's picking, like, he's just doing a lot, running routes. You feel me? Even when he's not getting the ball,
also true.
Yeah, so it's like you gotta tone it down just a little bit, even though that's Kyle's favorite toy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's it.
Oh, bro, he goes to the game ready, bro. CMC going crazy
every time, bro. So it's a good formula we got. And I feel like our offense still ain't even really hit our stride yet. Like it's still a few little hiccups here and there. We seen Purdy miss a few deep throws, but for the most part, that's Kyle. That's what Kyle wants. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
Just take care of the ball.
Bruh, them deep throws. A lot of people was getting on Purdy for that. I think he missed Ayuk deep, and then he missed Debo deep. But like,
and JJ
did miss JJ, even though he had the one on the sideline for like 20 or whatever, little fade route. He faded him up. But
yeah, that was nice.
And then also too, just with like a lot of even like the short passes, he was a little bit behind on some of them. He definitely like played better throughout the rest of the game. No almost interceptions, so I will always give him that. He does not throw the Jimmy no throws, but just a solid day for Purdy. From what I kind of expect from him, but like, were you like a little bit worried in the first half from like just seeing from what you were seeing from him?
Nah, I felt like, you know what I'm saying, he's afforded the luxury to start slow for some games. You feel me? I feel like every quarterback goes through that at one point or another. So long as I don't feel like he's putting the ball in jeopardy, I don't really have a problem with it. Like I feel like even when he misses in like a safe spot, as odd as that may seem. You know what I'm saying? Like it just don't never feel like you know with Jimmy, I always say he goes high across the middle. Like, bro, that's like a cardinal sin.
That's true.
Jimmy, Purdy goes across the middle, he's going low. But it's like, all right, I may miss you at your ankles, but one, I'm not going to get my receiver killed. And two, if I miss it, the ball is not bouncing 10 feet up in the air to the safety. Yeah, exactly.
Hospital balls,
yeah, exactly. So at the end of the day, I'll live with it. He's taking care of the ball, and that's what Kyle wants. You feel me? Hit the throws, and like even when I think it was talking about Debo's miss, Kyle was like, shit, like it's a good miss because at the end of the day, that's third in his progression. Like, I'm not even really expecting him to look for him on that play. And he's seen him split second. Like, if he hits him, that's an elite throw. But if he doesn't, it's not a bad miss. So I felt like he's just doing what he does. You feel me? He's running a Shanahan scheme. Kyle wants throws on time and on target. And if you're going to miss in a safe spot to where you're not putting us in jeopardy.
Yeah. No, it was a solid game for him. As I always expect, a lot of screens, a lot of slants. Nothing too deep, too crazy. I was looking at the stats earlier. I think he's about like 15th or like 16th in the league passing right now in terms of like just yards. But still good completion percentage, no interceptions. So, just Glock being Glock. But I think, as I said before, coming back to it in like the playoff times when we're going to need that, or even shit with Dallas coming up soon, that's going to be the real test. To see if, Purdy could really win a game with his arm. But with CMC back there, I mean, we always gonna have a chance, bro. Like this nigga, like, bro, like I know everybody want him to get some rest, but like, bro, that is the offensive weapon right now that we have that's gonna be coming with it every single week. So that shit crazy, bro. We're going to try and catch up to that right quick.
And two, what I like about Purdy too, it's like he knows where his checkdowns are. You know what I'm saying? Like Jimmy's like always trying to force it deep or whatever in the tightest window ever. Like Purdy knows, like, all right, my 1, 2, all right, it's damn near time to get rid of the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got a good presence in the pocket, even if he doesn't always necessarily see the rush. Like he just knows it's like I got a short window and it's time to go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, facts. No, he's definitely good, very quick with the reads. Shout out my boy Chris M fucking with us, y'all saying.
3-0, yes, sir.
3-0 upcoming.
You know it's coming.
Game. You already know what's going on. Shout out to the chat where Kev said the Rams were still gassed up in their Super Bowl win. But that's gonna be
he's talking about this game was their Super Bowl. That's why they was playing.
Yeah. Man, even though they're 1-9 versus in the last couple games, they always still bring up got y'all when it mattered.
Hey man, so, you gotta respect that, even though it's fucking the Rams. But you know what can you really say to that? They beat us to go to the Super Bowl and then they won that shit. So
yeah, facts. That's a little tough. From IU when IU got hurt earlier, what did you think that was initially? Like, you think he was gonna be out for like?
I thought it was a shoulder. When I first seen it, I thought it was a shoulder because they was like. It was a neck. I'm like, hell no. If this is neck, he's not getting back in the game. Like, you're not even about to be able to turn your head or nothing like that. But I could tell by how it was. I'm not necessarily saying like it popped out of place or what the case may be, but I knew he was in pain because Ayuk don't be like, you know what I'm saying? He's not the one that's just going to stay down like on something. Yeah, exactly. Like, he's playing through a lot of shit. So, you know, he's not taking the funk. Yeah, and then he got back out there, hurt it again, and then still played. He probably got like a Toradol shot at halftime or something, but you feel me? Like he's a dog. So you know what I'm saying? I hope he plays this Thursday, but I wouldn't be mad at him if he sat out for this and then came back the week after. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't think
we'll see how it goes.
Definitely
exactly.
Giants. So I would like, bro, you just get an extra 10 days of rest before we get back out there versus the next team. Right. My boy Rodney said he thought Ayuk definitely just knocked the wind out of himself for sure. I didn't think it was that bad. Like, he just fell on his arm and just, you know what I'm saying, caught the ball. So it did kind of look like he just knocked the wind out of himself. But football, man, should just be happening so fast, bro. Any play can just be.
Exactly.
That shit crazy, bro. So, definitely consider him out. See, Kev said he could definitely sit out to the Cowboys.
Yeah. I mean, shit, right. I really ain't worried about Arizona either, though. You ain't lying, bro.
Luckily, these first 4 weeks, like I said, it's going to be a nice little, you feel me, 4-0, as we said on the show here. Going to transition over to, is Sean McVay from around the way?
Why do you say that?
Because at the end of the game, to end it out, there was a 7.5 point spread for the 49ers to win that game. And it was about 10 seconds left in the game. He lines up for a field goal to go ahead and close it out with no time left. Like, that was random as fuck, bro. Like, I don't know if the NFL is going to watch this right now, but y'all might want to check on Sean McVay's whereabouts for the last 48 hours before the game. And who he talked to on maybe putting in a bet, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that.
Shit like that, bro.
I would say, as far as coaches and shit like that, they're aware of how many points people are picking them to lose by. But I don't necessarily say he was partaking. And then also said the way Kyle explained it too, he was saying like, a Hail Mary is going to take longer than a field goal attempt. So if you need 10 points, you have to kick the field goal and hope there's a second left and whatever the case may be. But he was just like, it made no sense to either kick it or throw it really. So it just don't matter what you do. You're taking a long shot.
Was it even fourth down or was it fourth down or whatever?
Don't remember, honestly. But, I mean, shit, he might. It ain't my business. I don't give a fuck what the fuck he doing.
Man, bro, like the tie ran out, shit like that. Bro, my brother hit me immediately. He was like, "Bro, bad beats, bro." Like,
No, for sure. People was sick, but I mean, shit. Might as well. Game over. You might as well get some reps in for your kicker. Shit, fuck it. I don't care.
Bruh, it's just like it made no sense. Like after watching that,
it made sense to me. Shit, live reps.
Bruh, watching the Tom Donahue or whatever Donahue documentary, I look at it all crazy now because everybody got some money out there. You know what I'm saying? It was literally like to end the game, bro. Like live by bad beats, bro. Like that shit was, you know what I'm saying? It's just shout out you Monday. You know what I'm saying? Yes, a little fishy, bro. Like it's just a little fishy how that went down. But
hey, I ain't mad at him. Shit.
Man. Whoever the family member that picked up the bet at Las Vegas for their 2% fee, shout out to you. We're gonna go ahead and transition over to the defense, bruh. The defense was giving it up, bruh. Like after we came out the Steelers game, definitely thought we was gonna come out there and just kind of ransack the Rams, feeling that they had less talent. But after we saw last night versus the Browns, the Steelers might not have it. Like you know what I'm saying? So
they won though. You gotta give them
I mean, they still won,
yeah.
But like we just for us beating the brakes off of them, I felt like everybody was just more like inclined to think our defense was just gonna just, you know what I'm saying, really go to work on the Rams. We before we came on, I asked you how many sacks do you think we had as in total, and it ended up being only one from Fred Warner on the day. As y'all can see, Dre Greenlaw had about 12 tackles, Seahawk killer. Fred Warner 11 tackles, 1 sack. Demo 9 tackles, 1 pick. And shout out your man, Zay Oliver, redemption game, a legacy game, 7 tackles, 1 pick. What you think about the 49ers defense and how they showed out for the game versus the Rams, bro?
This is the Isaiah Oliver apology episode. I would like to apologize. I like to apologize. That man did his thing last game. You feel me? I would never doubt you again, my brother. You made some key plays. What goes on? Like he made the 4th down stop in the pick, but also what get unnoticed is he made a nice 3rd down stop, and they end up having a punt on one of them possessions too when Sean McVay tried to get us to jump off sides and end up having to punt it. So he did his thing, man. I think Ambry was it what that got hurt, and Demo got called for a concussion protocol for a second, even though he came back. But
thank God.
Yeah, Ambry got, and then Isaiah stepped in, did his thing, man. He was really balling. Like I'm talking about, like
his interception was nice.
He just looked like one of the ones, man. He was tackling, like he wasn't missing no tackles. He was on his cues, like keys, man. He was really ready to go. So I gotta salute him. Fred and Dre, you kind of know what they bring. Yes. Like you said, the D line just didn't show up, man. Like the only real flash play I saw that really stuck out to me was when my boy Kinlaw had chased down the screen.
Oh,
I
thought it
was Hargrave, and it ended up being Kinlaw. I'm like, that's the only D lineman that really made a flash play to me, and it happened to be my boy 99. Yep. Hargrave is so damn fast, but he got a little bit confused with the misdirection, so he was guessing a little bit wrong. Yep. Even though he was in the backfield, so you appreciate the penetration, but hey, you're gonna be back there. We need you to make that play. So
go ahead, definitely make some plays, bro.
I know the D line, like the type of dudes on that D line, they're gonna take that personal, and they're gonna be ready to go. At damn, you gonna kick me out the screen, motherfucker?
No.
No, I'm fucking with you. But, yeah, so I know they're gonna be ready to go on Thursday, so I'm not even really worried about going forward. But as you see, like that's the key to our defense. When the D line's going, they know the ball's coming out quick, and our corners can sit down and make plays. But when they got time to do all them 5, 6, 7 step drops, then our corner is going to have to give up the stuff underneath.
Chilling back there,
man.
He was chilling back there, bro. Puka Nacua were fucking stupid versus us, bro. And Tutu Atwell, I tried to pick up Tutu Atwell in another league, but like, did not see them just going off like that, bro. Like, it's
I I seen Tutu as like their gadget player, but I was not expecting Nakua. Like I thought he had that first good game, filling in for Cup, and I'm like, all right, ain't no way he about to double that up. But and then he's not even like it ain't no fluke. Like he catches the ball and like he's moving forward. Like you feel me, 2-3 people on him, he's falling forward. Like he's not just no like flimsy receiver that's, you know what I'm saying? Like he had maybe like one drop the whole game and the corner was like on his back. So he got my respect as a wide receiver. Him and Cooper Kupp gonna be a problem. And like I said,
every week.
I already knew about Tutu Atwell because he went to Louisville. Shout out Dre. I don't think he in here right now, but yeah. And I had already seen them as like his little like their gadget type player. So I figured he was gonna get more looks than even Nakua. But bruh, nice. Like I'm not even gonna hold you. Like Nakua, the real deal.
Man, nah, he was going crazy, bro. I really sat him on the bench that morning. I thought about it. I was just like, 49ers gonna come out here and just really stop this shit today. But 22 points sitting on the bench. I think he broke a record for like most like looks for a rookie or some shit like that, receiver or some shit like that, targets or whatever. It was crazy. And then Cam Akers was already kicked out before the game, like even came on. Like
he was
before the game.
Inactive.
I just didn't have a run game like that either. But man, Matthew Stafford was low-key balling. But second half came around. Uncle Steve, you know what I'm saying, coached them up strong. I think we only held them to one score in the second half, right?
I believe so. No, because it was 17 and 17 at halftime.
Yep,
and what they finished with?
23. Oh, so I held them on to one score after the half. From there,
what's that? 2 field goals. That ain't even a touchdown.
Yep. So no touchdowns in the second half. But yeah, you are right. 2 field goals, and really just decided to turn up the pressure a little bit more, and kind of just like really held down those like little crossing routes they was doing.
Yeah.
And
I need.
Oh, go ahead.
My bad. I was just gonna say I need Mooney Ward to step up, and I need Gibson to step up. Like Gib dropped that pick.
No, that was crazy. Did he try to steal?
He tried to swoop on my boy Huff. But I ain't gonna lie. Huff be so worried about his man sometimes. He don't always be playing the ball all the time. So I know that. But Gibbs, you got to make that play. If you're going to cut him off, you got to make that play. Man. Come on, dude. That's the OG. And he usually known for making picks, though. Like, that's the cool part about it.
That's literally right now when I changed the screen, he was like, come on, bro, what you doing? Bro, like, he literally was right there, waiting for the interception, and Gibson just fucking dropped that shit, bro. And all you can see on Hufanga's face was like, bro, like, you
gonna do me, brother?
Yeah, bro. Like, you got some incentives, son. You trying to hit them incentives. I see you, OG, but we need you to go ahead and make that interception, my boy. If you got it, say you got it, bro. That was crazy. But then Demo's interception was nice, bro. Went ahead and jumped the route. I think it was like a little comeback route. Fucking got almost got to the crib, but him being from LA, super happy for him. That was a nice play that he made.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, Demo and Mooney got to play outside, and then I understand moving Demo inside when Ambry's out there, but I think Oliver has earned his way onto the field, so I think you got to go.
Solid 3.
I think you got to go, Mooney. I think you got to go Demo, and I think you got to go Oliver.
I mean, Mooney was balling week 1 versus your Mans.
He was. But then that's what I'm saying. He always do that. Like, he have a good couple weeks and then disappear, bro. Like, bro, I need you to be a little bit more consistent, bro. Like, you got shook by – how you get juked by Matt Stafford, bro? Like, what's going on, bro?
No, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's insane, bro. That's my dog, though, and I know he's going to bounce back.
Who fucks with Mooney, but I'm going to test that to the LA streets. Maybe just give the best. Might not have had his legs that day. So we're just going to go ahead and just chalk it up to that being the game. But all in all, pretty solid second half for the defense. So they tightened up so we can go ahead and solidify the win. Miscellaneous stat, you know what I'm saying? It's your man's Big Jake Moody stand account over here. 3 for 3. The 57-yarder. What did you think when they wheeled my boy out there for that 57-yarder? Did you think he was going to make that motherfucker?
I thought he was gonna make it, but I didn't even think we was about to kick it. I seen him coming out. I'm like, oh shit, Kyle fucking with my boy. And I'm like, I'm not worried about Mooney like how Moody, how everybody else is, man. Like you said, we'd already seen it. They got it blown out of proportion in the preseason. I wasn't really tripping.
Hooters.
You see, I trust him right now. So I'm ready to rock. I'm all in on the Moody hype train. So let's do it. I got faith in my boy.
Choo choo, you know what I'm saying? Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Big leg Moody, you know what I'm saying? We got us one for sure. Shout out you Monday, you know what I'm saying? For real, man. That nigga's going crazy, bro. 57
Kev
yards.
said that was like turning the music.
Yeah, no, that was my bad. You know what I'm saying? That was like turning the music up while the nigga was talking.
Here. Cut
to the Oh yeah, no. Cut. No, it's one little slide on here that's I think pops up when we're both talking, but we'll do that probably in post. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Chris M, aka Legatron. You know what I'm saying? My boy Moody, you know what I'm saying? Jake Moody going crazy, bro. If don't nobody fuck with you, Jake Moody, we fuck with you on this show. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Go ahead and just drop it on down to the before we push forward, you know what I'm saying, to Fantasy Corner, I want to go ahead and take a small gander. I ain't even dropped this in a banner, but the 49ers versus the Giants. Quick turnaround week. Thursday night football. Home opener at Levi's. Hey, the Levi's, you know, Levi's South was this past weekend. How you feeling about the game on Thursday coming up?
Feeling real good. I know the energy in that stadium is going to be crazy. I expect at least 3 turnovers from Daniel Jones. They don't really have a running back. Oh, well, they got Matt Breida, but we ain't worried about that. He's too little to do anything against our defense. So I underestimated the Rams, even though the Giants are coming off the win, so they'll probably be feeling themselves, as we've seen from Kayvon Thibodeau talking crazy. But I think it's still going to be a blowout. Like, I don't think they got nothing for us.
Yeah, no, Saquon Barkley for the game, even though they're saying he might play, highly doubt it.
Nah, I'm hearing he's out 3 weeks.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. They just trying to, they just out there just trying to, you know what I'm saying, cat off a little bit and give it still fake for the funk, but highly doubt that Daniel Jones is going to come into the fucking 49er stadium by himself and beat this defense. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing, bro? We're going to beat their ass. Yes, we are. I cannot wait.
Easy.
Shout out you Monday. Chris, Tyler going to be in the house, Wilson. Yes, definitely going to be there on Thursday. Me and Pat will be in the building. Going to go ahead and watch this first W at the crib. Definitely going to kill them boys, Kev. Giants, I'm not worried about the Giants at all. They're definitely not doing anything without Saquon Barkley, bro. Like, come on, man. What are we doing, bro? Like, who is even they starting receivers? Like, I mean, Darren Waller, mind you, Darren Waller is the leading tight end right now for reception yards. So got to watch Darren Waller. But outside of him, who are you worried about on their offense right now?
That's literally the only person.
Not even worried.
That's the only person I know.
Yes,
outside of Breida. Shit, like, outside of him and Matt Breida, that's the only person I really know. Do they still got number 3? What's his name? He always be getting hurt.
Sterling Shepard?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, see.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I know Sterling Shepard. I ain't gonna disrespect Sterling Shepard. I know Sterling Shepard. But
Victor Cruz is not walking through those doors. You know
nah, absolutely not.
Odell Beckham is not walking through those doors, bro. Like, they got Jalen Hyatt. I had him in fantasy for like a week. He made some plays last week and like tail end of the game, but still kind of like a Deshaun Jackson type player, deep route receiver. But other than that, bro, it's really just Darren Waller that the defense has to key in on. And then on their defense, did you see I think it's Xavier McKinney, bro? He got fucking smoked by the Cardinals quarterback, Joshua Dobbs. That shit was crazy, bro. Like,
on the touchdown when he got ran over? Okay, yeah, I did see that.
He ran that nigga smooth over.
Yeah, I did see that.
I am not. Let me respect. The Giants do have a solid D-line with Dexter Lawrence or whatever.
I know Kayvon Thibodeau was over there too.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
Talking crazy though. I don't know. He just might have wrote a check.
Yeah.
Talking about they better than. Come on.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. We've been watching the film. Boy, what film are you watching? Because please show me. I'm gonna have to go find that one because that's insane.
Definitely not worried about Kayvon Thibodeau or Dexter Lawrence. We literally just dismissed of Aaron Donald. We didn't really get to talk about it, but Aaron Donald had nothing on the stat chart after that game, bro. So Dexter Lawrence, not really worried about it. Niggas want to talk about our offensive line not being ready like that. Shout out Big Banks. Needs to be a Pro Bowl this year. Everyone, make sure you go vote for Aaron Banks to be in the Pro Bowl this year. Because we need to get our man to that motherfucker.
I think my man should be all pro, but you know how that goes. They probably ain't gonna give him both all pros with Banks next to Trent. Like I said, he gets overlooked.
Why not, man?
I'm the president of the Aaron Banks fan club, man. That left side is just ridiculous. And that's a little big bro, obviously, because that motherfucker's huge at this point. But still, you feel me? He's really dominant, bro. Like if you really just watch him play, like it's hard to really watch offensive linemen when the game's going because like you obviously gonna be focused on the ball and other than that, probably receivers. But if you really just watch what Banks and Trent be doing on the left side, bro, it's like ridiculous, bro. Even when it kind of looks like a dude gets past them, it's like they're letting them go that way on purpose and then taking them completely out the play, bro. It'd be like, I guess so, like, Kyle be drawing it up too, but they execute.
The 60-yard run versus Steelers, or the big one for Christian, like he just let his man go outside a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Take him out the bar a little bit. McCaffrey's right behind him, makes that jump cut, boom, out of there, 61 yards.
And then my boy always hype when somebody get a touchdown, bro. He be like the first one, always right there.
Everything's underrated. Speed boy. Underrated. Man,
he be in the mix,
bro. Yo. For real, man. Aaron Banks he can get windy down to the inside.
I got to show you the pic with when Debo scored the touchdown. He's standing over Debo screaming.
Yeah, no, I seen that. Debo reposted that shit. That shit was hard.
For sure.
He's standing over him, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was hard. I seen that shit. Chris said, you know what I'm saying the Giants going to lose 39-10. Niners 3-0, never lost, undefeated. E. Monday said, we're going to shut that shit down. With no wide receivers, bro, they have nothing. No wide receivers, no running back right now. Definitely gonna get clogged for sure.
Yeah, bro. I don't say anywhere they have an advantage. Like I know I said that about the Rams, and they receivers literally like they proved me wrong because they receivers were better than our corners in the first half. So they proved me wrong. I wouldn't necessarily say it was an advantage, but they were on par, if not even. Like it was. They won first half, we won the second half, but they came. But I don't expect nothing like that from the Giants.
We said that the Rams was going to be competitive. Like we never blow them out, so we said
because it's a division game. You know what I'm saying? Even the Cardinals, like I expect us to blow the Cardinals out, but you feel me? Division games, you just always gotta. Facts. But they just sat Budda Baker, which is their best player, so I really ain't worried about them. But focus on the Giants first. You feel me? Like. Lock in on the football Giants.
They just got fucking blew the fuck out by the Cowboys, bro. We have similar defenses, similar type of game plan, like, and they lose.
And they just came back and beat Arizona. Like that's not impressive,
bro. Thank you. Arizona was beating their ass, bro, the whole game, bro. Like definitely not worried about motherfucking Giants, bro. Yes, Chris, for sure. Week to week, we're week to week. Not looking ahead, focus on Thursday. But should be definitely a nice, easy win for the Niners. We're going to go ahead and make this quick transition to Fantasy Football Corner. How did you do this week, my boy?
I won in all my leagues besides my matchup with you. So that was pretty annoying because all your players just like had one of their best games. So it was just like nothing I could do.
No, the Garrett Wilson, I thought I was down. I didn't think the Garrett Wilson was going to happen. He made some shit shake, bro. You know what I'm saying? For Stephon Gilmore.
And then even with that, I couldn't even be mad because I got him in pretty much all my other leagues. So it's like, damn, I need Garrett Wilson to kill. after Swift and already went crazy, bro. Like, oh, I forgot who else you had that one.
I started Anthony Richardson, like you said, and he started going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, cool, but he got the concussion. I wasn't too mad because he got 17 points right quick.
He did right. He was going off before he went out.
Bro, Anthony Richardson was about to go ham, bro.
It was funny though, because I ain't gonna lie. When I seen that shit, I'm like, damn, bro. Every time I tell him to pick a quarterback, he get hurt, bro. Like shit, every week, whoever I tell you to pick, he just go down. Like, my boy ain't got no luck.
I think I
Nah, he did do something.
I'm pretty sure I lost that one. I went 2-2. I went 2-2 this week, so all my teams is 1-1, or I'm only undefeated in the one with the Tones League. So,
okay, nice.
Good weeks. Jake Moody, you know what I'm saying, coming through 14 points again. Y'all saying I got him on every team, man. We out here, big Moody stuff. What you gonna say?
I was gonna say I was hoping from a long shot from Najee. I mean, obviously, in the fourth quarter, in like 5 minutes left, I sent a text to the group chat like, all right, only down 30, only need 30 from Najee now. I was joking, obviously, at that point, but like before that, I was like, all right, like you feel me? If Najee do a little something, and then the what's the name? Who is it? The Panthers. I'm like, if they can get a few points, you feel me? We might have some action, but it didn't really pan out, man. My team put up a decent effort that might have won against some other cats, but for a few this week who was up around the top highest for the points, it was rough. But really though, our whole league though, like all the winners had like 120 or something. So like people was putting up points this week.
Niggas definitely went off this week. I think Damo won like 180. Shout out my boy Xavier, you know what I'm saying, sliding through, you know what I'm saying, for a last call, you know what I'm saying.
What they do, my boy.
We here. Shout out D-Ron. Bro, man. Sir. Shout out the Colorado game where niggas was up to like 11 o'clock watching them boys out there versus Colorado State, bro. That game had everything. What you think of them boys in Colorado, and how you think they're gonna fare this weekend versus motherfucking them Ducks?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like they were underestimating the intensity Colorado State was going to bring. Yeah, they were playing a little chippy, but when you're the less talented team, that's how you got to play if you want to give yourself a chance. So I'm not necessarily saying I agree with the dirty or late hits, but I understand like you're going to play on the edge when it's that type of game. You feel me? So I get my hats off to the way they brought it out. I feel like their tight end, number 5. He's probably going to the league, and then linebacker
he from the Bay.
Yeah, and then their the receiver. I know he was from Fresno. He went to Fresno or something like that too. He's from Fresno.
Colorado State.
And then their linebacker or D lineman, whatever he was, Kamara. He was serving.
He had like 3 sacks.
Colorado State, man, they started way too slow for me, man. The strength of the team is the offense, but they can't run the ball, bro. It looks bad when they're trying to run, bro.
Dude passed for like 300 yards or whatever. It was. We kept saying in our group chat, me and Kev was going back and forth like, bro, these niggas is bush league, bro. Like, man, I mean, you gotta respect it because that's like you said, they needed to do.
You gotta play that way. Yeah, you gotta play that way.
Like, even a chance, they was out there faking injuries. Like
but they was doing some bullshit though. Like we ain't gonna act like it wasn't no bullshit. Like
I was definitely and not have to waste no timeouts, bro. Like in the NFL, you lose your timeouts even if your man is injured like that. So I was getting hella frustrated with that shit. Just watch it now. But Shador came through, but when it was clutch and needed, bro. Like that game was fire, bro. Shout out to that. Chris M. Tyler was up to 1 a.m. Bro, it was a stretch of just watching nothing but football for like 48 hours this weekend. That shit was lit as fuck. Oh man, B, I'm late. Need to turn on that noti bill. Yeah, no, turn on notifications, bro. Turn them on, bro. Turn them on, bro.
Hit them likes, hit them notifications, man. I be pushing for the notifications, man.
Y'all know what it is. When Kev said that seems to be the script of the NFL this year. That's definitely not facts. Yeah, man. Last topic of the day. Want to get into the parlay picks. Almost hit fucking Sean McVay. went ahead and killed my parlay pick. Had the Bills dismissed of the Raiders. Shout out Jimmy G. You weak bitch you. ATL. I picked the Packers because they was not favorites. It was plus 1.5, and the Falcons won by 1. So I got that game. But damn it, Sean McVay went ahead and killed the parlay with that weak ass field goal at the end of the game. How'd you do with your picks, my boy?
I know I picked the Colts, and then the Niners they missed, but I couldn't remember. I forgot to go back and check who my third team was. I don't really remember who it was, but I felt like I knew the Colts was gonna win. The Houston Texans, they just don't have a good roster right now. Like, yeah. And then I feel like Anthony Richardson, like I said, I think he's gonna win Rookie of the Year. I just feel like he's a little bit more NFL ready than the other ones. Although I feel like CJ and Bryce will probably be better long term. But
they just need some wide receivers. They get I was thinking about selling my homie. I was like, bro, what if Texans get fucking Marvin Harrison Jr. Like they stink that much to get Marvin Harrison Jr. reunited with C.J. Stroud. That'd be nice. And you got Bryce throwing Adam Thielen, bro. Adam Thielen trying to turn back the time machine. But he was out there. Man, if he's on the waiver wire, go pick up Adam Thielen, y'all, because he's gonna get a lot of looks.
I like Mingo too, but it's like you just see they're gonna have it's gonna take some time for them to develop. They still need some blockers. Yeah. They out there with Miles Sanders as the running back, like that's
yeah, bro. But Miles Sanders got his bag, and I was not gonna be a believer in that for sure. That's crazy. So still, all in all, great weekend of football, y'all. Want to thank y'all for coming out. Really good show today. We're definitely gonna be back on Friday after the game. You know what I'm saying? Going into the weekend, gonna break down the Giants versus the Niners, and then also go into the weekend with the picks. Try and come with y'all fantasy football questions if y'all got them. Any parlay questions? You know what I'm saying? Should be good. We got one last.
We still got the chat moving before we get up out of here.
Let me see. Kev Stone says, that's my biggest fear with all these main play injuries. Our offense will struggle with one missing piece. I think we'll be fine as long as we don't lose CMC. That's the one piece we cannot lose. If we want to win a Super Bowl, but even if like George Kittle's out, Ayuk's out this week, I think we can still get by, bro. Like we got enough talent.
I mean, I feel like that with anybody, even CMC. Like, I definitely don't want to wish that, or you know what I'm saying. But I feel like Elijah, people still forget about Elijah. You know what I'm saying? So
I still think Elijah's damaged goods. I want to see TDP get out there, but definitely got to give some more looks to the other running backs. Kyle
TDP ain't even been suiting up though, so that's
fact.
TDP still got it.
Jimmy G looks awful. Him and McDummy, yes. And boredom games will be coming. On base soil, how do you feel about Dwight? He said he called this months ago that he was going to come to the Warriors. Is it official yet? Is he?
Nah, they're supposed to be meeting this week or next week. I think it's this week. I feel cool with it. Like I said, I feel like I wish they would have did it a year ago when we had Wiseman. So he could have probably been like a mentor, and they could be working one-on-one when Wiseman ain't playing. But so with that being said, I still feel like, you feel me, Dwight brings a good defensive presence to a team regardless. Like he went to China, got all out his scoring that he needed to get out. You feel me? Now he's back. I feel like ready to lock in and win a ring. So I feel like, hey man, we can use that type of inside presence. It'll be solid for us. I don't necessarily expect him to be like a 20-minute a night guy, if that, but long as he's comfortable with, like, some nights you may not play, long as if he's cool with that, like, you feel me, you know how Steve Kerr gets, he might not play for a month and then he might need you for 30 minutes one game. You feel me? Like, if you cool with that, like, you got to be okay with that fact. But other than that, I like what Dwight brings to our team for sure.
I like him just as a third center shit. Coming off behind Looney, behind Sarge, and not having to use Draymond as much in the center position. I'm totally good with bringing on Dwight Howard. Boy Kev said he trash. Hope nobody sells. They should go take him back to Shanghai and Ni Hao. And y'all say best use fantasy player, salesman. I don't get that one, but understandable. But great show. Want to thank y'all for coming out. Hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. Definitely look for us to come through on Friday for the wrap up of the week for the Niners game and Giants game. Again, got any last words, my boy?
Nah, I just want to shout out to all my folks in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We always appreciate y'all coming through, rocking with us. It's on the OBS pod, man, on the soil, man.
Man, hit y'all later. Everybody enjoy the evening. Have a good week, y'all.